In the darkest blue waters of Earth swims a fish so massive it can swallow a human whole, yet it hunts creatures smaller than your fingernail, and almost nobody notices the terrifying secret hidden inside its skin. The whale shark, scientifically known as Rhincodon typus, is the largest fish alive on Earth. Not whale, not shark. Both names together describe a biological contradiction. This giant can grow over 40 feet long, heavier than a school bus, yet it survives by filtering microscopic prey from the ocean. And that makes the whale shark one of evolution's strangest success stories. Its mouth alone can stretch nearly 5 feet wide. Hundreds of tiny teeth line its jaws, more than 3,000 of them, but they are almost useless for hunting. Because this giant doesn't chase seals, it doesn't rip apart prey. Instead, it drifts silently through the sea like a living submarine, vacuuming plankton, fish eggs, krill, and tiny organisms from the water. But here's the secret most people miss. Every whale shark carries a unique pattern of pale spots across its skin, like a fingerprint. No two patterns are identical. Scientists actually identify individuals using software originally designed to map stars in the night sky. An animal larger than a truck, identified like a constellation. And despite its size, humans still know shockingly little about it. No one has ever fully documented where whale sharks give birth in the wild. Some disappear for years into deep ocean voids, then suddenly return. It is one of the ocean's greatest unsolved mysteries. The whale shark looks armored. Its skin can reach nearly 4 inches thick in some areas, thicker than many marine mammals. Tiny tooth-like scales called dermal denticles cover its body, reducing drag as it moves through the sea. Its head is broad and flattened. Small eyes sit near the corners of its massive mouth. 5 enormous gill slits stretch behind the head like vents on a machine built for the deep. But the real marvel is its feeding system. A whale shark filters thousands of gallons of water every hour. Specialized pads inside its mouth trap microscopic prey while water escapes through the gills. This process is called filter feeding, a strategy also used by baleen whales and manta rays, yet shark whales evolved it independently. That means nature created the same survival solution multiple times. And despite their gigantic appearance, shark whales are astonishingly gentle. Divers often swim beside them peacefully. Some shark whales even appear curious, circling boats or approaching swimmers without aggression. But never mistake calm for weakness. A single sweep of its tail can launch enough force to injure a diver instantly. This is still a shark, a giant one. Whale sharks patrol tropical and warm-tempered oceans across the planet, from the Philippines to Mexico, to the Maldives, to Australia's Ningaloo Reef. These giants follow invisible highways beneath the waves. But they do not wander randomly. They track explosions of life. Whenever coral reefs release billions of eggs, whenever plankton blooms erupt, whenever tiny prey concentrates near the surface, whale sharks arrive. And sometimes they gather in numbers so large it looks unreal. In places like the Gulf of Mexico and the waters near the Philippines, hundreds can appear during seasonal feeding events. Yet these feeding grounds are also danger zones. Fishing nets, ship strikes, plastic pollution, illegal hunting. A whale shark moves slowly near the surface, making it tragically vulnerable in a world dominated by humans. Some populations have collapsed dramatically in only a few decades, and because whale sharks mature extremely slowly, recovery can take generations. A female may not reproduce until around 30 years of age. Imagine surviving 3 decades in increasingly dangerous oceans before even having offspring. That is the survival challenge whale sharks face today. Whale sharks are not truly solitary giants. Entire ecosystems travel with them. Remoras cling to their skin for transportation and scraps. Smaller fish hide beneath their bodies for protection. Parasites feed on them. Cleaner fish remove debris and dead tissue. The whale shark becomes a moving island in the open sea, and its ecological role is enormous. By feeding on plankton and fish eggs, whale sharks help regulate marine food webs. Their migrations also redistribute nutrients across massive ocean distances. When a whale shark disappears, the ecosystem feels it. But their behavior still confuses scientists. Some dive nearly 6,000 feet into darkness, colder than ice. Others remain near the surface under blazing tropical sunlight. Researchers tracking satellite-tagged individuals discovered impossible journeys across entire oceans. One whale shark traveled thousands of miles between continents. No borders, no nations, only instinct. And despite their size, whale sharks can vanish completely. An animal larger than a bus, disappearing into an ocean that covers over 70% of Earth. That is how little humans still control or understand the sea.
The whale sharks are built for endurance. They swim constantly, often covering huge distances while conserving energy with slow, efficient movement. Most activity happens near productive feeding zones, especially where plankton concentrations rise seasonally. But at night, behavior changes. Some whale sharks descend into deeper waters, possibly hunting vertically migrating organisms that rise after sunset. Others remain near the surface beneath moonlit waters. Scientists are still decoding these patterns. And lifespan? Potentially extraordinary. Some studies estimate whale sharks may live between 80 and 130 years. That means some individuals alive today may have been swimming the oceans before modern television even existed. The International Union for Conservation of Nature, the IUCN, classifies the whale shark as endangered. Global populations are declining. Major threats include commercial fishing, bycatch in nets, ship collisions, plastic pollution, climate-driven ecosystem disruption. In some regions, population declines may exceed 50% over the last 75 years. And because whale sharks reproduce slowly, every loss matters. One dead adult could represent decades of survival erased in a single moment. Yet conservation efforts are growing. Marine protected areas, ecotourism regulations, international protections. Around the world, scientists and conservationists race to protect one of Earth's last true ocean giants before silence replaces its migrations forever. Somewhere beneath the waves right now, a whale shark is crossing an invisible path humans may never fully understand. A giant older than nations, navigating oceans that are changing faster than ever before. And if this ancient titan disappears, the balance of entire marine ecosystems could shift with it. But the whale shark is not the only giant hiding secrets beneath the sea. Because out there, another predator is already moving through the darkness, and its hunting strategy is even more unbelievable. Hit like and subscribe for more wildlife adventures and continue exploring the hidden encyclopedia of Earth's most extraordinary creatures right here on this channel.